Hey, thanks for showing up. Since I have spent so much time thinking about gun safety, I feel like I want to get something off my chest. The governor of New Mexico, who has put a 30-day ban on legal gun owners carrying their guns, has done something that could be a real opportunity for the rest of us to watch what happens. Michelle Lynn Lujan Grisham has used a state of emergency because an 11-year-old boy was killed in Albuquerque. It's a very sad story. And apparently, the person who did this was not a legal gun owner. He's on the lam now. They can't find him, obviously. So what she decided to do in honor of this life being lost was to impinge on the Second Amendment, a constitutional right, and say that legal gun owners cannot carry guns for 30 days in the city of Albuquerque. What she's really doing is opening up citizens to being killed and attacked by criminals. I mean, in her own words, here, let me play this video for you real quick. In her own words.
Madam Governor, do you really think that criminals are going to hear this message and not carry a gun in Albuquerque on the streets for 30 days?
No. But here's what I do think. It's a pretty resounding message.
I'm going to play it over. I'm sorry about that. Here, listen.
Madam Governor, do you really think that criminals are going to hear this message and not carry a gun in Albuquerque on the streets for 30 days?
No. But here's what I do think. It's a pretty resounding message.
So she's asked by a reporter if she really thinks that criminals who carry guns are not going to carry guns for 30 days in Albuquerque. And she admits, no, but it sends a resounding message. It sends a resounding message to criminals that they can go into Albuquerque without having to worry about anybody legally carrying a gun. And they can make it a bloodbath now. They can just start and I predict they're going to do this. And I hope that the media pays attention. I hope those who care about the Second Amendment are paying attention for the next 30 days, because what's going to happen in Albuquerque is criminals now know that legal gun owners can't carry their guns. Now, will they abide by this ruling? I don't think so. In fact, we have a sheriff that has already said that he will not follow her orders. Sheriff John Allen has said, I'm not going to follow her orders. I'm not going to arrest any legal gun owner who's carrying a gun in Albuquerque. So whether or not people listen to her is a different story, and I hope they don't. But if they do, I'm going to predict right now that we're going to see bloodshed in Albuquerque, because if criminals know that legal gun owners don't have their guns, they're just going to go out and start robbing everybody. It's called a soft target for a reason. It's very, very silly. What she is doing is she's jeopardizing the safety of people, citizens in Albuquerque who have concealed carry permits and could carry a gun and ward off an attack. Now, maybe nothing will happen. Maybe it won't. But either way, it's a stupid idea. Penalizing legal gun owners for something criminals do, it doesn't make any sense at all. And of course, you know, she's one of these governors who thinks the gun is at fault of everything. So she feels like this is a victory for her. She's going to get brownie points amongst her associates, let's say. It's a stupid idea. Let's watch. If law-abiding citizens don't carry their guns in Albuquerque, let's see if this message to the criminals of Albuquerque emblazons them and makes them go out and do more crimes, because there's no fear of being shot back at. We'll see. We'll check back. I'll cover this topic in a month, and let's see what happens. Okay, thanks for listening.